So, dear brothers and sisters, before I start sharing some spiritual thought, I'd like to compliment our dear pastor, Reverend Lirin Babu Garu and Sister Rosie. Very dynamic pastor. What I feel in my heart of hearts, I'm saying, he's just an angel of the Lord. He is a human form. He is not only praying for you, he is also very much concerned when if he finds you in trouble, he would come to you and he would pray for you just like your own family member. So you are really blessed people. The congregation of Christ Centenary Church is really a blessed church. When he went from Hyderabad, I felt very bad because Rosie was very much encouraging the youth and giving them practice for the songs, and we used to have an excellent English service. When we started English service, we went to West Lutheran Church, there were only 4 people. And it was going on for nearly 1.5 2 years. And then later on, slowly it picked up. Now, English service has become a standard service. Thanks to these people's contribution, it started gaining momentum. Then now it is a perfect service. Same way in Tenali also, God has given them inspiration to do more and more in God's service. So they started in Tenali English service. I came there and was so happy to see how the youngsters are being encouraged into spiritual life. In the same way, now when they came here, so inspirational, they started an evening service and English service. They don't start the service, what are they going to lose? Tell me. Morning one service, they finish up and they go and they can completely rest. But they have the inspiration, both of them, to serve God, to serve you people. And so you should always pray for them for God's blessings to be upon them so that they will have full strength, energy, free from all sorts of worries in their household so that they can concentrate more in serving the Lord. Shall we turn to Romans chapter 5, verse 19. Just as through the disobedience of the one man that many were made sinners, so also through the obedience of the one man that many will be made righteous. Who is the one man through whose disobedience all people are made sinners? Through the disobedience of one man, all of us became sinners. Who is that? Because of one man's sin, the entire mankind became sinners. And through the obedience of one man, many are made righteous. We are made righteous people because of the obedience of one man. Who is that one man? Lord Jesus Christ. He sacrificed himself on the holy cross and he made us all right. By birth we are sinners. By our living, by the style of living we are sinners. In our words we are sinners. In our actions we are sinners. But still, because he shed his holy blood upon the holy cross, we became righteous. All our punishments was taken by him. The shame that you are supposed to undergo because of the mistake that you have done in your life, Lord Jesus has taken it upon himself. One person. God is calling everyone to be that one person who can bring change in others' life. There are also some people who are supposed to be unlucky. I think you've seen the film Iron Leg Sastri. Wherever he goes and puts his leg, if the marriage is going to take place, the marriage will stop. Any Shubhakarya will be stopped. So he was called Iron Leg Sastri. One person, he can spoil everything. Same way there was one Iron Leg Sastri in the Holy Bible. Who is that fellow? Quiz question. Who is that? Jonah. Okay? Do you know the story of Jonah? He was called by the Lord to go to the city of Nineveh and caution all the people, turn from your evil ways, otherwise I'm going to destroy this city. So God called Jonah, go and proclaim to them and tell them to repent so that I will forgive all their sins, I will save them. But what did he do? He went to Tarshish. No? He got into a ship and then the ship was moving this way, that way, all the people, they put the lots and then they found out, this is the fellow. Because of him, the ship is going to capsize and we all are going to die. Okay? So, you can be that one kind of person. Will you be that kind of person? because of you, because of your disobedience, your family members, your mom, dad, okay, your brothers, sisters, are they going to undergo loss? You cannot be that one person. God is calling you to be that one person who will bring joy, peace, relief, prosperity, and safety, and all sorts of good things to the people around you. I consider God spoke the same kind of thing to me when I was a youngster like you. Be that fellow who can go and do something good, and be that fellow who can pray for all the people. Same way God is calling every one of you here. Be that one person to pray for all the people. Are you all enjoying good life? Are you all enjoying God's blessings? Are you all having nice food? Are you all having nice shelter? You having nice blanket to cover yourself and sleep in the winter season? Why? What is the reason? That may be because of your parents' prayers. That may be because of your friends' prayers. That may be because of your brother's prayers. Are you passing all the tests and examinations and going higher and higher? Maybe because of wonderful prayer support by your mother, by your father. Whatever you are enjoying is not just because of your greatness, my dear children. It is because of your parents. What about the elders? The people who are elders, like 40 years, 50 years, are grown up children. They are supposed to get into sickness, but they are safe. Why? Because the beautiful children, your children, they are praying every day for you, for your good health and strength. If you are admitted in the hospital, then who is praying really sincerely for you? The one. Your children will be praying for you. Okay? If the children are admitted in the hospital, who will be praying for you? The mother, the father, they would be praying for you. So, you have the love for your parents. You be that one person because of whom your mother will receive blessings. Your mother will receive relief. See, in the Holy Bible, we will see. Do you know about the Ruth story? Ruth. Here is one lady who is a poor widow. She had nothing. She's a beggar. Who is the beggar? I want all of you to respond. Who was the beggar? Ruth was a beggar. Her mother-in-law was a widow. Ruth became a widow. And her sister Orpah, she also became a widow. And then Naomi, her mother-in-law, she said to her daughters-in-law, Ruth chapter 1, verse 8, she says, go back each one of you to your mother's home. May the Lord grant that each of you will find rest in the home of another husband. Your husbands are dead. You have become young widows. Please go to your mother's place and marry somebody and live your life, she's saying. But Ruth, Orpah, her sister is saying, okay, Attagaru, Elipothunanu, bye and Chetti. She is going away. But then Ruth, what is she saying? When she said like that, Ruth's reply, verse 16, Ruth chapter 1, verse 16. You see, she is saying, don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, their God, my God. Where you die, I will die. Okay? Ruth was telling her mother-in-law, I will not leave you. I will be with you. Your God will be my God. See the wonderful testimony of Ruth. And then what happened? She was a beggar. She was a widow. She was the poorest lady. She used to go and collect the rains. But then God has raised her to such a level that she became the owner of the fields. Right? And then she also got a child. When the child was born, all the people recognized Ruth's character. So what they were saying, Ruth, they were telling, oh Ruth, you are so good. And they were talking to Naomi, your daughter-in-law is so good. She is equal to, anybody knows? She is equal to 7 sons, she said. Just see, Ruth chapter 4, verse 14. I want you to turn the Bible and see. Ruth chapter 4, verse 14. The women said to Naomi, Okay? All the people are telling Naomi, Amma, see what shall I say? Praise be to God, who this day has not left you without a guardian redeemer. May he become famous throughout Israel. He will renew your life and sustain you in your old age, because this is the most important. When you listen, because your daughter-in-law who loves you and who is better to you than 7 sons has given him birth. What is she saying? What the people are saying? Your daughter-in-law is such a support to you, more like even more than 7 sons what they could do. See the kind of testimony Ruth brought. Always we hear Atta Kodalu Godava. But here you see Ruth, because of her, Naomi became a rich lady, a blessed lady. All the people started calling her blessed lady. She was supposed to die, but because of Ruth's faithfulness, because of Ruth's good life, because of that one lady, Naomi became fine. Same in the Holy Bible, there are so many people. Because of one person's righteous life, his children, his wife, all were saved. Can anybody tell me who is that? Noah. Okay? Noah was a righteous man. You see in the Holy Bible, you can see Noah, God called Noah, I am going to destroy the whole world with the floods and water, but you are living a good life. What about his sons and daughters? His sons and daughters-in-law. Tell me, did God give any testimony about them? No. Noah's sons, daughters, they were just ordinary people. Maybe they might have been even great sinners. They were not good in God's sight. But God said to Noah, what did he say? I am going to destroy the whole world. Now you build an ark. And there, what did he say? You take your sons, 3 sons and daughters. Okay? He told Noah, take your sons and daughters. And then, because of Noah's righteous life, his sons and daughters also were saved from destruction. Okay? The same way, dear friends, those who are fathers, those who are mothers, if you live a righteous life, God will protect your sons and daughters. Even though they are going in a wrong way, because of your righteous life, your son, your daughter will be redeemed by God. That is the kind of life God is calling you people to live. Okay, because of one person, her mother-in-law became well off, and because of one person, his sons, 3 sons and daughters-in-law became well off. And then you also see, because of one person, not just sons and daughters, even brothers and his families were saved. Can you tell me who is that? I'm not saying anything new. Because of one person. Yeah, Joseph. Anyone else? His brothers, yeah. Because of Joseph, his brothers, all his brothers got relief when there was a great famine. There's also one person, Abraham. Okay? God is coming and asking permission. God is coming and asking for permission. I am going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. And God knows his brother Lot is living there. Okay? So he is asking, I am going to destroy. Then Abraham is bargaining. No? 50 people are there, will you leave there? 10 people, good people are there, will you leave there? Then God is He's waiting for Abraham's permission. What kind of life are you people leading? If he wants, if there somebody fallen sick, sickness, a deep sickness, can God come and ask you, hey, tell me, can I make him die? If you say yes, I will make him die. That kind of life Abraham was living. You all know, you read the whole Bible, and then see about Abraham's life. He was living such a righteous life before God, and God was coming and standing before him and asking permission, can I destroy your brother? Then he understood Abraham will not allow. So what he is doing? He is going and calling Lot, his wife, and all the people out, and then he is telling them to, I can give you references, but it might be getting late. Okay? Genesis chapter 18. Chapter 18 you find all these things. And then two angels go to Sodom, and then they are saying, Lord, come on, come on, come out. We are going to throw fire on the whole city. And then as they are coming out, they are asking for some more. What is that? It's in Genesis chapter 19, verse 1 and 2. Can anybody read? The, yeah. So you see, he is asking, when the angels are coming there, he is asking, please come to my house. I will wash your feet and then I will give you food and all. Then the angels are saying, come on, come off, they are saying. And then Lord refuses to his city men. Then the angels tell him, and there was something else also. You please go through the Holy Bible, you will know. The city men are coming and asking for bad things. And then Lord did not allow. And then you see, they are asking, verse number 12. Can you see? Genesis chapter 19, verse number 12. Do you have anyone else here, sons-in-law, sons or daughters, or anyone else in the city who belongs to you? Get them out of here because we are going to destroy this place. See, God is asking, come on, bring your people out. Okay? Not only you, because of you, I will save all your family members. So God is calling you, my dear children. Live such a life acceptable to God. God, you are being a VVIP. VIP means what? Very important person. You go to some meetings, they have VIP, VIP status is there, right? Very important people, ministers and all. Those VIPs are good for nothing. So I am telling you, you be the VIP in God's sight. For God, you should be a VIP. That kind of life Abraham was leading. That kind of life Lot was leading. Even though God was not happy with certain things about Lot, but still, and then Lot is asking his wife and his two daughters, they were led to safety. Then they're saying, run fast. They are not able to run. He's saying, come on, can we go to the city? Then God is saying, what God is saying, okay, because you want to run to that city, okay, I will protect that city from destruction. So you see, because of God, beloved people, being God's beloved people, because of you, God can protect your family members. Okay? And then, and I told you already about Noah and his how his household was blessed. Okay? And then, very well, just now brother told me, because of Joseph, his brothers all got relief during the time of famine, right? Because when he was, how did he start his life? Joseph started as a slave, right? He was sold as a slave, and then slowly, then he was put in prison, okay? And then he was made the head of the house in Potiphar. In Potiphar's house, he was the head of the house. Do you know, there's a beautiful testimony about Joseph. You all know very well, Joseph did not accept the call for sin. But there is a testimony, you see, Genesis chapter 39. Genesis chapter 30. I want you to read that, especially youngsters. Genesis 39, verse 5 and 6. From the time Potiphar put Joseph in charge of his household and of all that he owned, the Lord blessed the household of the Egyptians because of Joseph. What is that? God blessed the household of Potiphar. Because of who? Because of Joseph. What is your name? Brother, what is your name? Huh? Your name? Pereira. Ben-Hur. Okay. Because of Ben-Hur, right? Where he is working, that place will be blessed. That is how they will realize, they would talk. After Ben-Hur has come into our office, the office is so good. We are getting into profits. That's the way, where you are working, you should be a blessing. Is it impossible? No, it is possible. It is possible. I have seen, because of some people's very strong work, their office is blessed. their office because, and here you see, Potiphar himself has understood the blessing was of the Lord was on everything Potiphar had, both in the house and the field. So Potiphar left everything he had in Joseph's care. Okay? Joseph's master identified because of one person, Joseph, the entire household was blessed. Okay? So, will you be that one person? That's what God is calling you. Will you be that one person because of whom your family members will be blessed? Because of you, your office will be blessed? Will you be that one person? You know, I know very well there are many people who pray for the prosperity of the place where they are. How many of you are working people here? Working people. Yeah. Do you pray for the success or for the welfare of the place where you are working? Yes. That is the speciality of Christians. You know, and people, the non-Christians also recognize that the Christians are very sincere in their work. The reason is they also know that the Christians would pray for the welfare of the organization where they are working. They are working in a school, they are working in an office, they will be blessed. That kind of life, that kind of witness that you should carry wherever you go. Okay? Because of you, your office should be blessed. Because of one lady, I am a lady, what can no? Because of one lady, her entire community was saved. Who is that? Who is that? Because of one lady, her entire community, Jewish community was saved.
Esther.
Esther, right? How did she start her life? She was an orphan. Her mother and father died. There's nobody to take care of her. At that time, Mordecai came and took her. Understand? He brought her up. And she rose, by God's grace, she rose to the position of a queen. Right? And then when Jewish enemies were trying to, when the king has passed a decree to kill all the Jews, at that time what happened? Mordecai was coming and asking Esther, hey, come on, go to the king. But if she goes to the king some 10 days, some time, if she goes to the king without permission, without king's permission, nobody should enter. If anybody enters, that's all, king will get angry. Come on, kill that person. Whosoever it is, that fellow will be killed. They will lose their life. Otherwise, sometimes, you know, if king is in good mood, if somebody comes in front of him without any permission, he will take his scepter